First of all, thanks for being here in my YouTube channel. So in this lesson number 6 on the topic circle, now we are going to solve 5 questions based on the concept called common transverse tangent. So friends, there is a major difference between the previous lesson and this lesson, because in the previous lesson what we learnt is direct common tangent, right? We have solved 5 questions, I think so, that is based on direct common tangent. But in this lesson what we are going to solve is common transverse tangent, right? You should know what is the difference between direct common tangent and a common transverse tangent. So only then you can able to differentiate the question. So friends, first, before solving all the 5 questions, first let me learn what is the major difference between both these topics. Just read, I have given 2 different points here. The point number 1 is direct common tangent and point number 2 is common transverse tangent. And you know, right, in the previous lesson we usually draw 2 circles and we draw a tangent that is common for both these circles. How we draw the tangent? We usually draw the tangent like in the previous lesson, right? Just see here. Yes. Yes or no? This is the way we draw the tangent in the previous lesson. This is called as direct common tangent. So the tangent is common for both these circles. So what they have given is direct common tangent, right, meet on the line passing through the centers. Yes or no? This is the direct common tangent and this line meet on the point. So it is meeting on this point where, just read the point, meets on the line through the centers. Yes, this is the center line, right, center point line, we're connecting 2 circles. So this common tangent meet on the line passing through the centers. Yes, understood? And next point is important. And it divide externally. What is the meaning of externally? Outside the circle. Yes or no? So it meets the center point outside the circle. Either you can draw a tangent like this or you can draw a tangent from the bottom, right? Both are same. So anyway, it is going to touch this point. Yes. So either you can draw a tangent at the top or else you can draw the tangent at the bottom. It is called as a common direct tangent. So what is the meaning of it? Meet on the line. So these tangents meet on the line passing through the centers. So passing through the centers, and remember that meet externally outside the circle. So now let me draw a diagram for common transverse tangent. Just listen carefully how I am going to draw is. So I will draw like this. Sorry, it should not touch this line. Okay. Just see here. Yes, it should touch this point, right? So similarly, I can draw. Yes, this is called as a cross, right? A cross. This line is called as a common transverse tangent. What is the meaning of it? Just read the sentence. Meet on the line. Similarly, this tangent is also meeting on the line that passes through the center. Similar to this also meet on the line passes through the center. This also meets the line passes through the center. But what is the major difference? It meets on the line externally outside the circle, but this is internally, right? Inside the circle. Understood? Inside the circle is called as common transverse tangent. Outside the circle is called as direct common tangent, what we learnt in the previous lesson. Understood? So this is the major difference between the previous lesson and this lesson. So let me solve all the 5 questions. So there you can able to understand what is called as common transverse tangent. And also, you know, there is a formula to solve these types of questions. And in the previous lesson also we have learned the formula and also we have learned the traditional method. I always say traditional method only help you to solve all the questions in the exams, right? But I will teach you the formula also. So the formula is same formula, right? Distance between the centers. So distance between the center, the whole square, minus of, in the previous lesson the formula is R1 minus R2. But in this lesson the formula is R1 plus R2 the whole square. So this will be the major difference. The previous lesson it is R1 minus R2, but in this lesson the formula is R1 plus R2 the whole square. That's it. So let me move on to all the 5 questions in this lesson number 6. Question number 1. So the distance between the center of 2 circles of radius 6 cm and 3 cm is 15 cm. So the length of the transverse common tangent is. So what is our target? Our target to find the length of the common transverse tangent. And what are all the values they have given us? the distance between the center of two circles is 15 centimeter, and also the radius of the circle is also given. First let me draw the diagram. So let me assume that this circle which has a radius of 6 centimeter. So circle number 1. And similarly there is another circle. So this circle has a radius of 3 centimeter, circle number 2. And also in the question itself they have given the distance between both the center points of the circle is 15 centimeter. Understood? So the total distance is 15 centimeter. And what is our target? Our target to find the length of common transverse tangent. So first let me draw the line which is a common transverse tangent. Just listen here. From this point I'm just going to draw the common transverse tangent. Yes. So this is called as a common transverse tangent. So it meets on the center point, center line of the point, and also this divides the circle internally. Right? So this is called as common transverse tangent. So this will be the radius of the circle, right? The radius of the circle which is given 6 centimeter. So similarly this will be the radius of the circle, that is 3 centimeter. So just listen carefully. We can use a formula and we can solve the question. But the normal traditional method is, we can say that just draw a dotted line here in order to frame a right angle triangle, right? Just listen carefully. So this will not be straight to this point, right? We can draw like this and we can say yes. Understood or not, right? We are drawing a straight line that connects to the circle 2, and also this you can draw a straight line. If necessary you can draw like this. So let me take this right angle triangle, or not, because one angle is 90 degree. So definitely we can say that this will be a right angle triangle. So if this is a right angle triangle and this will be 3 centimeter, and this part will be radius of the circle number 2. So radius of circle number 2 is 6 centimeter. Yes. So finally we can say that this total distance is 9 centimeter, and distance between the center in the directly given in the question itself, which is 15 centimeter. So now our target to find this common transverse tangent. So this line and this line is both are equal in distance. So we can say that is equals to root of slope hypotenuse square. So slope square is equal to 15 square minus of this line length. This line length will be 9 centimeter square. So 15 square will be 225 minus 81 will be 144. So root of 144 will be 12 centimeter. That's it. So the length of this common transverse tangent is 12 centimeter. So this is the normal traditional way to solve a question. If you want a shortcut, you have learned the shortcut, right? What is the formula for it? Distance between the centers. So distance between the center is 15. So 15 square minus of R1 plus R2 the whole square. So radius 1 is 6, radius 2 is 3. So 6 plus 3 will be 9 the whole square. Yes, same step. So learn the formula. If you are strong in by-hearting, then better you can learn the formula and apply in the exams. No doubt about it, and you will surely going to get the mark. But the thing is, learn the traditional method also, because if you need to solve some tough level CAT exams question, you need to learn the traditional method. Got it? So this is the traditional way to solve the question, and this is the formula method to solve the same question. So finally answer for question number 1 is 12 centimeter. Question number 2. So the radii of two circles are 5 centimeter and 3 centimeter. So the distance between the center is 24 centimeter. So our target to find what is the length of the common transverse tangent. So the concept is similar to the previous question. So first let me draw the diagram here. So circle number 1. So circle number 1, they have given a radius as 5 centimeter. So similarly let me assume this as circle number 2, which has a radius of 3 centimeter. We can say that the distance between both the center points of the circle is also given, that is 24 centimeter. Right? So what is the next step? Our target to draw the common transverse tangent. So common transverse tangent should draw internally. Yes. So this is called as common transverse tangent. So we can say that this angle, because this is the radius of the circle, so this angle will be 90 degree. So similarly this angle will be 90 degree. So we can draw a dotted line here similar to this, parallel to this line, so that we can say yes. So finally we have framed one right angle triangle. So this is called as right angle triangle, because this angle will be definitely 90 degrees. So we can say that it's a right angle triangle. And remember that this line will be parallel to this line. So it is enough to find the value of this line answer. If you find the line of this answer, then which will be equal to this, right? So this is called as hypotenuse, a slope, and we know that the distance between, so adjacent value is also known, and also opposite also we know the value, because opposite is 24 centimeter. And what about the adjacent side? This will be the radius of the second circle. So radius of the second circle is 3 centimeter, and the radius of the first circle is 5 centimeter. So this distance will be 5 centimeter, right? So this distance will be equal to this. So this distance will be 5 centimeter and this distance will be 3 centimeter. So apply the Pythagoras theorem. So square root of adjacent side will be 24 square. So minus of opposite side. So 5 centimeter, 3 centimeter will be 8 centimeter. So 24 square will be 576 minus of 64. So this will be root of 512, right? 512. So 512, what we can do is, 512 is not a perfect square root, right? So this can be written as 256 into 2. Yes, 256 into 2 will be 512. So 256 can be written as 16 root 2. Yes or no? 16 square will be 256. So we can take 256 outside, which is as 16. So 16 root 2. So finally this answer can be written as 16 root 2 centimeter. So this will be the length of the common transverse tangent. It is easy or not? If you go with the formula. So what is the formula that we learn? Square root of distance between them, the whole square. So distance between them, the whole square will be 24 square minus of, previous lesson is R1 minus R2. But in this lesson, R1 plus R2. So R1 plus R2 will be 3 plus 5. So 24 square minus of 8 square. That's it, same step here. Got it? So finally answer for question number 2 is, the length of the common transverse tangent is 16 root 2 centimeter. Question number 3. If the radius of two circles be 6 centimeter and 3 centimeter, so the length of the common tangent is 8 centimeter, then the distance between the two centers. So let's just listen carefully. Previous question, our target to find what is the length of common transverse tangent. But in this question, where the common transverse tangent value is given, where it is 8 centimeter, but our target to find the distance between the centers. So similarly, let me draw the diagram initially for it. It is always not required, right? If you practice more number of questions, then just like that you can directly solve by using a formula or by traditional method. Only while practicing, draw this diagram, okay, right? So first will be 6 centimeter radius, okay, so this will be 6 centimeter and the second circle radius will be 3 centimeter. So our target to find what is the distance between the center, this is our target. And what are all the values they have given is the length of the common transverse tangent. So this value is given, that is how much centimeter, it is 8 centimeter. So from this point, so this point, the distance they have given is 8 centimeter, right? So now our target to find what is the length of this common connecting point for this, both the center point, common connecting center points. So what we can do is, similarly we can frame a right angle triangle here. We know that this radius of the circle is 3 centimeter. So if we would draw a line like this connecting the C2, yes. So finally we can say that this line distance is the radius of the first circle. So radius of the first circle is 6 centimeter. So this will be replicated here. So this will be 6 centimeter. So similarly we have to find what is the value of it. But we know the slope value. So slope value is equal to this parallel line, which is 8 centimeter. So according to the Pythagoras theorem, we know what is hypotenuse. And also we know what is adjacent. Our target to find the opposite value. So is equal to root of 6 plus 3, 9, and this will be 8. So 9 square plus 8 square. So 9 square will be 81, 8 square will be 64. So I think it will be root of 145 centimeter. I think we can't able to split this value like a previous question. Let me have like this, root of 145 centimeter will be the length, right? Length of the two center points. So this will be the answer for question number 3. If you want to solve the same question in a formula method, you can. What is the formula that I have taught you is common transverse tangent, right, is equals to square root of distance between them, the whole square, minus of R1 plus R2. If you have learned only the formula method, then what you can do is, you know the common transverse tangent. The length is directly given in the question itself, that is 8, is equals to root of, our target to find what is the distance between them. So x square, right, minus of r1 plus r2. So 6 plus 3 will be 9 square. That's it. So take a square root here. So 8 square is equal to x square minus 9 square. So x square is equal to 8 square plus 9 square. So x square is equal to 145. So x is equal to root of 145 centimeter. Right? Both the way you can get the same answer. Got it? If you go with the formula method, keep the distance between them as x square and try to solve it. If you know the Pythagoras theorem, then no problem. You don't want to learn this, you can directly apply the Pythagoras theorem here and you can find the answer. Right? So finally, answer for question number 3 is square root of 145 centimeter. Question number 4. So AC is a transverse common tangent to two circles with the center P and Q and a radii of 6 centimeter and 3 centimeter at point A and point C respectively. So if AC cuts PQ at point B, so AB is equal to 8 centimeter, then the length of the PQ is. So when it's one of the memory based question that was asked in staff selection exam. So let me read the question again, and while reading the question we can simultaneously draw the diagram also, right? So AC is the common transverse tangent to two circles. So there are two circles with the center point that is P and Q. So what we can do is I can draw circle 1 here. So assuming this as center point that is P. So assuming another circle here that is center point is Q. So P and Q are the two circles with the center point here. And also what they are saying, AC is the transverse common tangent to both the circles. So let me draw the diagram, right? So this will be the common transverse tangent. Okay. And the radius of the circle is also given. What they have given is this will be, let me assume, this will be 6 centimeter first circle radius, and the second circle radius is also given, that is 3 centimeter. Got it? Okay. So what is the next value? And at the point A and the point C. So this, they are assuming this as point A, and also they are assuming this as point C. A and C, right? Okay, A and C. If AC cuts PQ at point B, so this AC line cuts PQ line at point B. So we can say that PQ line, we can draw a PQ line like this, and this AC line cuts PQ at point B. So this point will be point B. Understood? And the length of AB is given. So this length they have given is 8 centimeter. Right? Only this length is given, not the complete common transverse length is not given. Only this length is alone given, that is 8 centimeter. So now what is our target? The length of PQ is. So our target to find what is PQ. Just listen here. Very easiest question. The only target is, initially our target to find what is the length of the common tangent, right? If you find the x value, then all the remaining values will be directly given in the question, because we know the radius of both the circle. If you know this length of the common tangent, then finding this line will be very, very easy. So what we can do is, first let me try to find what is this x value, right? So in order to find this, so where we can say one thing, this right angle triangle, right? This right angle triangle is parallel to this right angle triangle, yes or no? Because this line is parallel to this. Similarly, this line is parallel to this line. So we can say that triangle, right? So this triangle APB, right? APB is parallel to this triangle BQC, yes or no? Both the triangles are parallel. Let me assume this as one right angle triangle. Similarly, this will be another right angle triangle. So both these right angle triangles are parallel to each other. So now we can say that AP, right? AB divided by BC, because these are parallel. So AB divided by BC is equals to, right, parallel line. So similarly, PA divided by CQ. So PA divided by CQ. That's it. Substitute all the values, right? Because AB, just listen here, AB value. So this AB is parallel to BC. So similarly, this PA is parallel to CQ. Just I have written here and substitute the remaining values. What about AB? So AB will be 8 centimeter. I can write here. So 8 centimeter divided by BC. So our target to find what is the value of BC. So keep BC as it is. So PA. So PA will be 6 centimeter divided by BC. So CQ. CQ will be 3 centimeter. So I think so we can write this as BC is equal to 8 into 3 divided by 6. So we can cancel it 2 times, 4 times, so 4 centimeter. So finally we found the value of x, that is 4 centimeter, this value. So finally we know that by finding this value, we can say that this length of the common transverse tangent will be 8 plus 4, that is 12 centimeter. And also we know the radius of both these circle, one circle is 6 centimeter, another circle is 3 centimeter. So now you can frame a right angle triangle here and you can solve the question, right? So you can frame a right angle triangle like this, and this will be 6 centimeter. So now a target to find this area, this hypotenuse, right? So we know the hypotenuse, right? Hypotenuse is 12 centimeter. So hypotenuse is 12 centimeter. And similarly, you know the adjacent value. So adjacent value will be 9 centimeter. So now a final target to find what is this length of the line, that is PQ. So PQ is equals to square root of, so 12 square, yes, 12 square. So 12 square plus both these were 9 square. So 12 square will be 144, 9 square will be 81. So which is 225, right? So 225 will be 15 centimeter. That's it. So finally we can say that answer for question number 4 is 15 centimeter. So friends, only if you learned the formula alone, then some students can't able to solve this question. But if you learn the traditional method, how to solve the question normally, only those students can able to solve this area. So after finding it, you can easily get this answer. Got it? So initially, only one thing you should remember in this question is this triangle, right? This right angle triangle is parallel to this right angle triangle. So substitute the value and find what is the remaining length of the common transverse tangent. So after finding it, apply the Pythagoras theorem and find what is the length of the distance between P and Q. That's it. So finally friends, in this lesson number 6, we have totally solved 4 questions. So all these 4 questions we have learned what is a common transverse tangent and how to find the length of it by giving a different values. So always remember that in the circle, never forget what is the difference between chord and a tangent, and also what is called as common transverse tangent and what is called as direct common tangent. So these 2 points are most important. So that's it friends. Thank you so much for watching this video, and if you really like it, share it to your friends, those who are preparing for the competitive exams. So thank you so much. Bye.